What's up, everyone? It's your sweet boy Matt, and welcome to my first video of Pocket TCG. TCG Pocket, I don't quite know what the order is off the top of my head, but I've been enjoying this little card game that they released for the phones and mobile and stuff like that recently, and I've wanted to make content about it for a while, so here it is. I wanted my first video to be deck building of my own creation, so here is the first deck that I have built this side for you all. It features two Pokemon, Glaceon and Greninja. Now, the Greninja we're all familiar with. It has the ability Water Shuriken, which even if it's not the active Pokemon, it allows it to do 20 damage to any Pokemon on your opponent's side, which is good, but not enough to kill something, right? Not enough to take out a card. Now, the new Glaceon from the Eevee Grove set has an interesting ability. It's 2 energy only, which is great, and it's called Ice Blade, and it lets you do 50 damage to any Pokemon on your opponent's side. So basically, what we have here is the ability to completely snipe your opponent's bench. If there are basic Pokemon back there that have 70 or below hit points, they're gone. Which I think this combination here can really help you get momentum. It can help you stop the other side from evolving Pokemon that could really sweep you. Like, I'm thinking Cosmog, it only has 60 hit points. If you get up Glaceon and Greninja while they still have Cosmog on their side, you can just take it out. As long as it doesn't have a giant cape, you can take it out and stop them from getting possibly Solgaleo next turn. So I really think this could be a good deck here. You're not very heavily relying on EX Pokemon. So all your Pokemon for the most part, besides the Glaceon EX and the Eevee EX, which, you know, the Eevee EX is here just so we can evolve it into Glaceon. So we're not going to use it that much. So besides the Glaceon EX, you are only losing 1 point for each of these cards that you lose. So, you know, the non-reliance on EX here is good. And then you got all basic other good stuff like Pokeball, Rare Candy, Misty to get a lot of energy on Pokemon that need a little bit more, like Glaceon EX, Cyrus, Guzma for messing with people. So I think this is really good. I think there's the possibility of wanting Irida on here, but the mindset I'm in is win fast. So I don't want to need Irida is the idea here. So I decided to make it a little more aggro with Guzma and Cyrus in case you need to pull a Pokemon in with Cyrus, switch to the regular Glaceon and finish it off. So that's why I didn't go for Irida here. I really like this deck. I think it's a pretty good creation. I think there's a concept to it. I will, while we're playing the games, I'll have the deck list here. So if you want to try it out or make some changes, you know, you have that as reference. Comment down below if you want to see more TCG Pocket content like this from me. If you enjoy it, let me know throughout the video. Like the video, subscribe, whatever you can do to help, especially in this new venture I'm doing to try different Pokemon content other than just the mainline games in VGC. So that's enough yapping. I'm trying to keep my intros short. Let's get some matches in. Okay, first match. Here we go. Going first. I don't love it, but we ball. All right, we got 2 Ferokies. That's okay. I'm just happy to like have any Pokemon on the bench, I guess. Dratini's a little scary, but we ball. Pokeball, not too bad. I'm happy to get EVX in here. Do we go for a Misty right away or do we save it? I don't think me doing like 10 damage is gonna really matter. Although, if you think about it, if I get Misty and I get the coin flips, and we get at least 1, that I can do 10 damage, and then next turn, if I get Greninja, although Greninja does, how much does Greninja do? 80? Doesn't matter. We're not going to waste Misty. Got to do some quick math. I'm like the type of person that needs to talk a lot of things out loud to myself, so just, it's a lot of yapping on this channel. A lot of yapping. Okay, Glaceon is nice to be able to get Glaceon right away. Because we can Misty her. Let's see if we get... Okay, 1. Nice. Yes, very nice. Okay, so that lets us bring little homie to the back here and start Glaceoning Let's take out this Dratini because it has an energy attached, and I don't like it. But this is an example of how fast you can get going on this deck immediately. And I wonder if... So you know how Ice Blade doesn't have the damage next to it? Does that mean that it doesn't touch the Pokemon like it would with Druddigon? I'm not sure. This Dragonite's here is scary, though. 2 damage. They need to pull a Lightning, which they will next turn. Okay. Getting Greninja is hella nice, too. So we can do 70 damage here. Who do we want to do 70 damage to? I think we just go right for the Dragonite out front. And we're going to be pretty close to taking it out. The 2 Dragonites is scary, but I do think we're outpacing our opponent right now. Because what we can do is go for... Okay, so they live another turn, which is scary with that Irida. There's no tools to get rid of. Yeah, because we're going to do 70 damage here. And now this is an example, a good example, too, of like 70 damage isn't a lot. So you do have the opportunity to fall behind if they got some fat boys out there. I am going to go for double targeting the Dragonite. I'm sure there's some mathematical reasons why I should have gone for a different Pokemon, but I just want it gone. And if they heal again, I want to be able to take it out with just Glaceon so I can start chipping away at Druddigon. All right, so there's going to be some luck here to see who they attack. Taking out Glaceon, that is not good. Not good, not good, not good. Greninja comes out. It would be lovely to pull another Greninja. Professor's research ain't bad. Okay, second Greninja's good. I am going to evolve to Eevee because we're going to take out this Eevee, so it should be safe on the bench. So let's go. There's a couple options here. I actually want to start. Who should I put energy on? Because I want to be ready for my Glaceon EX, so I'm going to actually start putting energy on the Eevee. So let's this guy in the back take out Dragonite. Just nice to be rid of that. Because that was pretty rough. A Druddigon comes in. I think we go right for the Druddigon, or do we start taking out Dragonite in the back and just ignore it? Because it's not going to change it into a 2-shot if we Water Shuriken the Druddigon. I think I don't want to let them... Because they're probably not even going to be able to attack with Druddigon, so I'm gonna snipe Dragonite. And yes, I will attack the Druddigon because I do want the points, and that is like a 2-shot, you know? The 20 damage sucks, but we ball. We ball hard. I think we can win this one. Professor's research, that's good. Give me Glaceon. Okay, we got a Glaceon here. Yeah, we'll go for this Glaceon. So then we can just start ignoring Druddigon. Although I kind of do just want to kill it. You know what we can do? Okay, here's what we do. So we don't even touch the Druddigon, technically. I think. It's like a ranged attack, I guess. Okay, so Druddigon gone. 2 points. Love it. I might just keep Greninja. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to retreat to the back. And I'm going to attack the Dragonite still. Because I don't even think they have any fire energy in their deck, so this Druddigon can't even attack. So ignoring it is our best move here. So now we're doing 50, plus 20 is 70, plus 20 is 90. If I'm doing my math right. So we should be able to take out Dragonite this turn, unless they use Lily like that. But that's fine, because this is actually a perfect example of why this is a good deck. It actually plays like amazingly into this. I think we hold back on Misty. So yeah, we Water Shuriken, Dragonite, and just keep chipping away at Dragonite. Especially because they have another water energy coming up, so they're not getting that lightning that they really need. And just being able to ignore Druddigon like this is very nice. Getting him good. Wouldn't be surprised if they concede here, just because I think mathematically I got this. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, that was a really good example of why this deck works. I feel like this deck so specifically countered that. Like, you have Druddigon, I don't care, you know? And it's maybe because I'm at Great Ball 1, but you know, whatever, we ball. That was great. Okay, next one. Second, I prefer second. I think the average player does. Eevee EX right off the bat, which I think is good because 30 damage for 1 energy is pretty solid, unless they have Oricorio, and then in which case you're screwed. In which case you can't do anything. So I'm going second, which means I can't evolve Pikachu EX. Okay, which Pikachu is this? This one, the benched. Interesting. I haven't seen someone use this one in a while. Maybe once again because I'm at like great level. Watch me just be like playing against a bot and I just like can't tell because I'm dumb. Nope, can't play Greninja. There's no point in attacking because Oricorio can't get hit, so I'm just going to build up the second Eevee in the back here. I think that's all we're going to do here. So this is a good example of a bad first turn on both ends for me because Eevee is just walled. Okay, come on. Now, I could throw regular Glaceon out front, but I'd rather let Eevee take a hit here. Unless I can Misty Glaceon, get a good amount, and then I can bring Eevee EX to the back. There's always that. That could be good. All right, be good to me? Nope, okay. Never mind. All right, so we're going to let Eevee EX take a hit. And then we're going to build up Glaceon on the back, and we're going to move on. What's the move here, gamer? You can attack my Eevee EX. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. I remember when the Eevee EX card came out, and I read its ability, and I was like, it can evolve? Why is that an ability? And then I was like, I realized like how specific you need to be with the language and how specific they are in this game. I didn't get it right away, and then I was like, oh, okay, like you got to be a little specific with the language. So we retreat here. Now, I do think I want to take out. I'm not going to take it out, but I do think I want to attack Oricorio here because I want Eevee EX, you know, in the case of having to do something, be able to attack the other Pokemon. Other Oricorio. Okay. Don't love it, but it's common. All right, I can still take it out. 50. Would be great if I had Greninja going, but this is, you know, after that last game, this is an example of not getting going quickly or like not getting Greninja, which kind of sucks. Because if you can get Greninja and both this Glaceon and Greninja going fast, then like you're good. Now, I don't know if they realize that I can snipe his Oricorio in the back. Because that's the good stuff there. Now, obviously, I just pulled Glaceon EX, which is great. I think I want to throw it onto our Eevee EX because I don't want to lose 2 points on a Pokemon that has 40 hit points left. So I am going to snipe the Oricorio in the back. Which, you know, once again, is a big selling point of this deck for me. Being able to snipe them in the back like that. Snipe the bench. Now, they are going to be able to Oricorio attack me here. And outpace me because they'll do 50 to Glaceon. I'll do 50 back, and then I'll lose this Glaceon. Which isn't great. Oh, it's actually pretty annoying. But I do think that's not going to... I don't think that was the move on their part. Because me being able to get that off, I think is going to matter. So obviously I can't attack this Oricorio. I don't have anything to pull people back from the bench. So let's bring in other Glaceon here. Who do I want to start putting energy onto? I think other Glaceon. I mean, maybe not even. Just in case they Cyrus me again and take it out. I think I just kind of like pray for Misty, honestly, with that. And I'm going to go for this Oricorio because then if he switches in Glaceon, my other Glaceon EX, there's a good chance that the snowy terrain could activate and take Oricorio out. A big downside of this match right now is not having Greninja going. Because if Greninja was going, I probably would have won by now. Because I could have taken out that Pikachu in the back. Imagine if this opponent's AI and I lose to AI. We're all losing to AI right now in life, but it'd be really funny if this was AI. Oh, they have Blitzel. Okay, so the use of Blitzel makes me think that maybe this is not the most meta knowledgeable person here, but they're still holding their own against me very well. So I think... What do they have? They have Pikachu EX, 30 damage for each of your bench Pokemon, so that means it'll do 90. So yeah, I am going to switch to the other Glaceon here. And we're going to take out this Oricorio because I want the point. Now, the Pikachu EX does make me a little nervous. Because it has the ability to sweep me. But it's not very likely, unless they have like a Giovanni, which they could, take out my Glaceon here. Because they still have no points. And I have 2. Oh, the Thunder Spear is interesting. What does that do? 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, but it needs to be active. Okay. And then what does this Raichu do? They don't have Arceus. Also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So they have the opportunity to get my bench as well here. But they don't. They don't do that. Ugh, getting their Greninjas is so annoying. But here's what we're going to do. Ready? So I'm not even going to touch this Pikachu EX. Ready? I'm going to put on here, and we're going to go for this Pikachu in the back. We're sniping it. And this is what I'm talking about with this deck. Is like, oh yeah, you have this Pokemon on here, but I can snipe your base Pokemon in the back. Doesn't matter. Like, unless you got another one of those, you're done, kid. You're done. They're not done, turns out. All right, so now they could beat me now. They could. But there wasn't like a better option there. Because Pikachu, the basic Pikachu in the back had the lowest max hit points. Now, I think they might beat me by me not being able to get energy on my Glaceon unless I pull Misty and unless I go crazy on Misty here. Ready? Misty bless me. Misty bless me. Misty bless me. Come on. Yeah, dude. Like, come on. That's funny. So, but now how do we win? So what I can do here is I can attack Pikachu, get it down to 70, and then hopefully, or I have Cyrus. You know what? Having a Pokemon that has less ability to get to full health actually could be good. Like, are they smart enough to swap out Pikachu? But also, any Pokemon dies to Glaceon. This is tough. I think what I'm gonna do, because if they Cyrus in my Glaceon, I'm screwed. I think I'm gonna go for the Pikachu. And maybe that's wrong of me. Because if they have Cyrus, okay. That doesn't super matter. If they have Cyrus or Sabrina, I'm done. Because they get 2 points from taking out Glaceon. Nope, yeah, I'm done. I'm done, and that's fine. Because that was like, I underestimated my opponent, and maybe I didn't play that well. But no, they got me with that. They had the right cards at the right time. They got me with that. GG, that was good. GG. I didn't care. That was good. GG, baby. Okay, big coin flip. Second. Nice. Okay, a lot of Pokemon right away. This Eevee's good because we get an extra card. Happy with that. Charmander, are they gonna have fire types? No, okay. So this is a healing deck. They are going to use a combination of well, I guess this Lapras doesn't heal. Huh. I wonder what their goal is here. I'm going to draw a card, though. The asleep thing with Popplio is annoying. That is irritating. But we persevere. But Water v Water... no advantage or anything. Sing's about to be annoying. Wake up right away because you're so cool. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is good. Get a Froakie on the bench. Get a Froakie on the bench. And you can't retreat if you're asleep too, right? That's annoying. So what do we do here? We could evolve it into Glaceon, which Glaceon is this? Okay, that Glaceon. Okay. I think we save Misty. And we don't wake up, so I am going to evolve to Glaceon. Give it a little more staying power. And that wakes it up for some reason. I don't know why, but that's great. Do we ignore Poplio and go right for the Lapras, or do we just take out Poplio? We can't take it out, but you know what I mean. I kind of just want to deal with what's in front of me. So let's go for this Poplio. And maybe they'll like pull it out of there and kind of put them back a step. Kill the momentum a little bit. See, that's fine because I still take it out with 50 unless they have a potion. Yeah, Sing's super annoying. Wake up. Nice. Chrissy, wake up! When is Stranger Things season 2 or 5 dropping? I need what's the one kid's name? Dustin. I need Dustin to die. I like him. But oh, the emotion that would give. Let's take out, okay, so 20 and then 50, and so we bring it down to 80, and then 50 and 20 next turn. That's not going to get a kill. But this Lapras could start doing damage. And then we go for the Poplio. So we can take it out next turn. I don't need a Misty just yet. Oh, we're getting them. Getting them good. Can I get to master rank with this deck? There's a chance. There's a decent chance. Squirtle. Okay, it feels like this deck is spread pretty thin. That's actually okay. That actually kind of benefits me. That really benefited me. Those are the two probably best cards in the deck I could have pulled. Sleeping sucks, but that's fine. I can swap in Greninja. Eevee EX, we take it. Professor's Research. Another Greninja, another Misty. Okay, so let's play the Eevee EX. And what do we want to do here with Greninja? Do we want to... I think what we do is... We can't retreat, which kind of sucks. Just realized that. So I think we start Water Shurikening. Because if I'm... if I'm asleep for 2 turns, it could be nice to get rid of this Poplio. Because there's an okay chance I sleep longer. So let's just get rid of Poplio here. And I'm going to spread the love a little bit and give it to Eevee EX. And you can't do anything. That ends my turn. Wake up. Chrissy, wake up! What does he say? Chrissy, wake up! You're scaring me! Okay, are they going for Pre-Marina here? Scary. Blastoise EX, okay. Also scary because it has so many hit points, but if we can take out Lapras and Poplio, we might be okay. Because I could just wake up right here. I won't! Sleep is annoying. We don't even go for... because we can't retreat. I want to take out Poplio still. It's annoying me. No point in Mistying. Let me, like, spread the love a little bit here. So, like, any of these Pokemon can hold their own. Yes, him setting up Blastoise in the back is freaky. Chrissy, wake up! Dang. I'm flubbing these rolls hard. And watch, they'll get 6. They're gonna get 6 heads. 3 is still devastating, but if you have at least 2 energy, oh, they're about to start railing off 160s. That's brutal. So the only way we take this home is if we do not let them get any of our EXs. So do we send out Greninja, or is that stupid? Do we even send out regular Eevee? Because, all right, if I can do 80, that brings it down to 100. I'm going to send out Greninja, even though I think it's the wrong move. I think sending in Greninja was the wrong move. Guzma, another Froakie. That'll be good for next turn. So, Greninja dies here. I mean, do I Water Shuriken the Poplio? Or do we just completely focus on Blastoise EX? Could be kind of funny. Because we could take out Lapras and then Cyrus it, but I don't think I have a Cyrus. Because 80... I don't have time to do the math, so I can do 80 total to it, 100 total to it. I think I just go for the Blastoise, honestly. I don't know, man. That might have been the wrong choice. Because now... I'm wondering if did I blow it? Because he's going to take out my Greninja. If I can pull Glaceon EX here, and then I hit him with a Water Shuriken when I Rare Candy Froakie here. What I need is I need Eevee EX to clutch this out. And it would pull Glaceon. Give me Glaceon EX. Okay, regular Glaceon, not great. We Rare Candy Greninja. Is there a path to victory here? I don't think. I think we go for the Misty. Do we? Because I don't think there's a way we can take out multiple Pokemon. Because I need 2 points to win. We'll Misty Greninja, just because I'm probably going to lose next turn anyway. So we'll do something. Nope. I don't know. We'll go for Poplio. Just to get a point on the board, I guess. But yeah, I definitely should have gone for Poplio. I mean, had I pulled Glaceon EX, I would have won. I don't know, man. We go for the squirrel in the back, but we lose. Yeah, we lose. That was tough, though. I definitely misplayed. I misplayed by not focusing on the bench, which is literally like how I've been pitching this deck, is just focus on the bench and you'll be good. And then I didn't do that. So it's good learning playing this deck and being like, okay, I played my own deck wrong. But that's fine. That's fine. All right. What do you got? They're collecting Pokemon EX. Second, we like that. Okay, new Eevee, I like that. And Glaceon in the back, which is good. Grass, we're not weak to grass, right? We're weak to electric. Lightning, I don't know what. I always forget, because sometimes it's called lightning, right? I think I might just call it lightning. I think it's always called electric. Misty, we do a Pokeball. Give me a Froakie. Love that. because I got Rare Candy and Greninja. So we are in a good spot right now. Do we go Misty right off the bat? I don't think so. We just collect. Professor's Research. Nice. I would rather do that next turn than Misty. So maybe Misty was the move, but it's okay. I really try to save Misty for Glaceon EX because the 3 energy is tough to get to. The 3 energy is tough to get to. But 70 HP is good with Glaceon's 50 Ice Knife thing and Froakie Greninja's 20 Water Shuriken. What's it going to be, buddy? What's it going to be? I'm making content. Let's wrap it up. All right, so they got Bulbasaur, 40 for 2. This Bulbasaur kind of sucks. But, I mean, kind of the point of the Bulbasaur line is tankiness, so... What is this? I can look at their discard pile. Oh, they build up the guy in the back, so let's snipe him. So, Evolve Glaceon here. I have a Rare Candy. We play this. Professor's Research. What do we get? Another Rare Candy and Glaceon EX. Nice. So we're going to snipe the Bulbasaur in the back. Good example of this deck working. No setting up in the back for you. Concede right now. It was too much to handle. Concede right now. Concede right now. What's it gonna be, buddy? I have like kind of an ideal setup right now. This is pretty ideal. I think next turn, if I don't pull a basic, I will use Misty on Greninja. Just so like if they pull it from the back with like a Sabrina, I don't I can't like not do anything. What's it gonna be, buddy? You're taking forever on every turn. What's it gonna be? Okay, Ivysaur. All right, so I can't one-shot it. And then they Professor's Research. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you find your way out of this one, especially because I have another Greninja coming next turn. So we'll go Misty. I don't super need it, but well, okay. When I say that, it doesn't mean don't give it to me, Misty. The Misty giveth, the Misty taketh away. Water Shuriken into Ivysaur. Because if it goes Venusaur next turn, that's going to be tough. But I don't know off the top of my head how much HP it has, but hopefully we can take it out next turn still. Concede right now. Execute. Interesting choice of execute. What does this one do? Take a grass energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon, which is funny because like all the Exegutors only need like 1 energy. So doesn't if I recall, there's like no point using that one. Okay, you Water Shuriken this Ivysaur. And I'm not going to waste my opponent's time. I'm just going to Ice Knife the Execute right away. You could tell that I play D&D in Baldur's Gate because I keep calling it Ice Knife. Concede now. Can you concede now? I don't know if this game has as blatant DCing as like the mainline VGC games does. Because those are when you DC, it's like blocking someone on Twitter. You just gave them content. All right, we kill this in one shot, so I'm not going to waste their time. I'm not considerate like that in VGC, but in this, I will be considerate. I will try my best to be a nice person and just get it done. But all right, cool. That was a good example of the deck working. Hooray. All right, let's wrap this up. In conclusion, yeah, I'm a big fan of this deck. I think a lot of the losses came from me not being the most skilled player in the world. I don't claim to be a pro at this, but it was fun. I also attribute it to being like, I don't know if hungover is the right word, because I'm not. I'm just really tired. Yesterday was 4th of July, so I'm just really tired. It's mostly just tiredness. So my decision making, you know, I wasn't the most mentally there, so attribute it to that. I'm not just plainly bad, but I thought it was fun. What I needed to worked. It's definitely a lot of high risk, high return stuff. You know, you don't really have any healing here. So it's pretty aggro. And when I didn't pull the right cards, I lost. And that is kind of what you're doing here. Yeah, it is hoping that you pull the right cards, that you can just take out their basics before they, you know, hope that you pull the right cards, hope that they don't pull the right cards and just take out their basics before they have a chance to evolve them. So that worked. It's just, yeah, it's high risk, high reward, but you know, that's what we come here to do. We're gamblers. It is a gambling channel. Low key, I have a problem. Here's the deck list. Take a screenshot, save it. I don't know, all that stuff. Give me a like, give me a follow, leave me a comment down below any other deck ideas you might have. Let me know if you like TCG Pocket content from this channel. I know I've done mostly Nuzlocke and what do you call it? VGC content before. So let me know if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more. Subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. I'm just gonna cut it. Bye.